Hi ladies, and welcome to our 7-day low impact workout for our Endo-Mesomorph body types. We're going to start with day 1, our full body mobility and stretching. This here should take about 20 minutes. The objective here will be to loosen up the body, improve flexibility, and warm up the muscles. We're going to start on all fours, alternating between arching our back and rounding it, moving slowly and making sure we reduce strain. We're going to do this move here for about 2 minutes. And lifting up, arching that back, and then rounding it out, navel in. Keep alternating here for a nice stretch. Nice and slow, and then also just to reiterate, please ensure you get in that 2 minutes before moving on. Next, we'll jump into our child's pose with the side stretch. You want to sit back on your heels, stretch your arms forward. Get that nice stretch in, forehead to ground. You want to reach the arms to the side, get in that side stretch. Moving left first, and then slowly walking your hands over to the right. After we get the nice stretch in here on this side, walk those hands over to the right. Get a deep stretch by moving forward there. Alrighty, we're gonna jump into our seated forward fold. You want to sit with legs straight forward. Reach for your toes gently and keep those back legs as straight as possible. Any strain here, we're gonna do this move for 2 minutes before moving into our glute bridge. Our glute bridge will be 3 sets of 10. So you want 10 reps. 3 times. Lie on your back, knees bent. Feet should be flat on the floor. You want to raise your hips without overarching the lower part of your back. And again, we're going to do this here for 3 sets of 10 reps here. Not arching our back here. Knees bent, feet flat. Raise the hips. The next move here will be our side lying clamshells. We're going to do 2 sets of 15 per side. Start lying on your side. Bend the knees. Feet should be together. And then open and close the top knee. Making sure those feet are together. Only lifting the top knee. Two sets of 15, and that'll wrap up our day 1. We're going to jump right into day 2, our upper body strength. This will last about 25 minutes. Objective here to build strength in arms, shoulders, and upper back while avoiding strain. We're going to start with our wall push-ups. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 reps. Standing a few feet from a wall, we'll lean forward and push back for 3 sets of 10 reps. And you can adjust your distance from that wall. It'll just change the intensity here before jumping into our seated overhead dumbbell press for the same 3 sets of 10 reps. You can use light weights or water bottles, and you want to sit with your back supported. You don't need a bench here. You can just use a regular chair. Just anything to ensure that that back is supported. And again, you don't need weights. You can use water bottles. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 here, nice and slow, using our back and shoulder muscles here. Down, up, very good. Before jumping into our bent over reverse flies, you can sit on a chair or lean forward, lift arms sideways. You want to do these 2 sets of 12 reps. Using your back muscles there. You want to try your best not to swing and make sure you're using those back muscles. Next, we're jumping into our bicep curls. for 3 sets of 12 reps. Use light weights again or water bottles. Keep elbows close to the body as possible so we can make sure we're using our bicep muscles. And then we're going to end second J with the neck and shoulder rolls for 3 minutes. Gently roll your neck and shoulders, and this will help relieve any neck and shoulder tension. Alrighty. Day 3 will be our low impact cardio, 20-minute workout here. The objective will be to get the heart rate up without high impact movements, and we'll start with a seated march for 5 minutes. You sit on a chair, and you'll lift your knees alternately as if you're marching. Right knee, drop, and then to the left. Next movement will be our step touch for 3 sets of 1 minute each. And we'll step side to side, swinging your arms gently. And we're going to do 3 sets in 1 minute increments. And again, just stepping side to side, swinging our arms very gently. Before we step into our standing knee tucks for the same 3 sets of 1 minute, you're going to alternate raising knees to hip level, moving nice and slow. Nice and controlled. This is not a race. You're on your own team. Nice and slow. All right, our next movement we're going to move into is our mini side lunges. These will be 3 sets of 8 reps per side. You're going to perform shallow side lunges, keeping the knees bent slightly. Just going to alternate left and right 8 times. We'll do that for 3 sets. Cool down stretches will wrap up third day. We'll focus on hamstring, quads, and lower back. Just 5 minutes here of your favorite cool down stretches. I did just a few. Nice quad pull. But again, any of your favorite hamstring, quad, and lower back stretches before we jump into our day 3 here. Day 4 will be our core and stability 20-25 minute workout. The objective will be to strengthen the core while supporting the spine, starting with our bird dog for 3 sets of 10 reps per side. You'll start on all fours by extending one arm in the opposite leg. Hold briefly before switching sides, and again we'll alternate between left leg, right arm, and then switch. And then alternating 10 times per side. We'll do that for 3 sets. Nice and controlled. Hold briefly before switching. Then we'll move into our modified side plank for 2 sets. You'll support weight on your forearm and bend the knee. And hold this here for 15 seconds each side before moving on. Next, we're going to jump into our seated knee to chest. We'll do 3 sets of 12. You can either sit in a chair or sit here on the floor. And we'll lift one knee at a time towards the chest. Do your best to bring knee to chest rather than bringing chest to knee. And 3 sets of 12 here. Before easing into our seated torso twist for 2 sets of 10 reps per side. You want to sit upright while twisting gently side to side. Before wrapping up in our pelvic tilt for 3 sets of 10 reps, lie on your back, flatten that lower back by tilting your pelvis upward. And lie on your back, flatten the lower back, and then tilt that pelvis upward for 3 sets of 10 reps, nice, slow, and controlled. Then this movement here will wrap up our day 4. Before we jump into day 5, restorative yoga, 20 to 25 minutes. This will relax the body, mind, while enhancing flexibility. We're going to start by the reclining butterfly pose for 3 minutes. Lie on your back, bring feet together, and let knees fall open. Make sure those feet are together. Let the knees fall open while laying flat on your back. And just sit and hold here for 3 minutes. Breathing nice and controlled before jumping here into our seated spinal twist for 3 minutes on each side. Sitting cross-legged or on a chair. And then holding for 3 minutes before gently twisting to that opposite side. Next, we'll move into our legs up the wall pose here for 5 minutes. Lie on your back with the mat underneath, with your legs resting vertically against the wall. You can hold this here for 5 minutes as I did, or you can add some movement, roll the ankles, flutter the feet a little for an extra stretch. But again, just laying here and holding that move is just as good. We'll move right into our bridge pose. 3 sets of 8 reps here. Slowly lift and lower the hips, engaging both the glutes and the hamstrings. Nice, slow, and controlled. Raise the hips and then lower. Repeat that 8 times for 3 sets here. Nice and slow. Before moving into our final movement of the day and our corpse pose, we'll lay here for 5 minutes, flat on your back, and just focus on deep breathing. Slow and controlled. So we'll jump into day 6, lower body strength, beginning with our leg hover for 2 sets of 10 to 15 seconds. Lie on your back, lift legs slightly off the floor and hold. We'll jump then into our standing calf raises for 3 sets of 12 reps. Hold onto a chair for balance or a wall and then lift heels. You'll alternate between left and right before jumping into your side lying leg lifts for 2 sets of 12 reps per side, lifting the top leg while lying on one side. Then alternating to the other after completing those 10 reps. We'll then move into our chair squats. You can do these with or without a chair. For 3 sets of 10 reps, sit and stand and keep knees aligned with your toes. And then completing day 6 with our hamstring stretch for 3 minutes. Stretch one leg out while sitting and leaning forward gently before moving to the next. Objective of day 6 here is to strengthen the legs and hips while avoiding knee strain. So we'll focus on that here. Starting day 7 of our active recovery, we're going to begin with a gentle walk lasting about 10 minutes. Jumping into arm circles for 2 sets of 1 minute. Extend arms and make small circular motions before moving into our standing side stretch for 2 sets of 30 seconds per side. Reach one arm overhead and lean gently before moving into the other. Feel that stretch, nice, slow, and controlled before moving into our ankle rolls. We'll do for about 3 minutes here. Rotate ankles in both directions while seated. Nice, slow, and controlled. About 1.5 minutes on each side before moving into our next stretch here. Day 7 again. For active recovery, we want to maintain gentle movements and promote recovery. Nice slow day here. You can also replace that first gentle walk with a seated pedal or any slow cardio, ending in a deep breathing exercise for 5 minutes. Sit comfortably, inhale deeply through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Nice slow deep breath for 5 minutes here, and that'll complete our week. It's time now to thank yourself for showing up and giving it your all this week. Every ounce of effort brings you closer to your goals. Remember, progress is built one step at a time, and you're becoming one step better each day. Stay consistent, stay strong, and be proud of the work you've done. I'll see you later.